This is like the 5th time I've started this video. I'm beginning to feel very frustrated. Welcome in, guys. If you're new or just passing through to my channel, welcome. My name is Tam. I'm also known as the Enlightened Auntie. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm here today to do another general collective reading. We're not sign specific here. We're also gender fluid. I may say you and I'm talking to them. I may say them, I'm talking to you. Put yourself in the story wherever you seem to fit. Remember that time and energy are fluid, so I could be talking about the recent, past, present, or the future. Take the parts that resonate. Leave everything else behind. If you'd like to book a personal more aligned with your own story, all of my information can be found below in the description box, and I invite you to join me for a session. Alright. We're going to try this one more time, and if I can't seem to get it together, then I'm just going to put these cards down, and I'm going to go back and find something else to do, because I keep starting and stopping, and the energy keeps getting weird. I'm going to ring the bell. I normally do that off camera, but I'll try anything at this point. I'll try anything at this point. We're almost out of Mercury retrograde, but remember there's a post shadow, so Mercury stations direct on Sunday, but the post shadow, I haven't even pulled the dates on it, but it lasts for another, like, you know, 2 weeks. So maybe give yourself to like the 20th before you start really, you know, taking action. Although you may feel a big push after Monday, you may get a little bit of relief, or things, if things have felt slow and stagnant, things may start to pick up traction Monday. Okay, I'm looking forward to it. All right, let's jump in. I'm not going to pull oracles. Okay. Oh, this is interesting energy. Okay. Now this is interesting. You know, I don't like telling folks that you're going to have somebody returning or whatever, but I think this is somebody, you may have somebody that's approaching, and it's somebody that you may have previously walked away from. It's probably somebody that you walked away from. Now, what I find interesting is that this kind of looks like somebody wanting to come in and make an offer to you. Like, offer some kind of assistance. It's something of value. And if that's not it, it's something, it's like somebody wanting to offer you assistance because they find value in something that you do. If you are an entrepreneur, because this energy would signify somebody who is successful at what they do. If you are an entrepreneur, it almost feels like somebody, because this is illumination, somebody's seeing how successful you are. Now, I like this 3 of Pentacles. I always like a good solid 3 of Pentacles when there's only one person in it, because this tells me that whatever you have been doing, you have largely done it by yourself. So the foundation that you've created, the work that you do it alone. You're building this, you're building this foundation on your own. And though it may feel like you have a lot of responsibilities on your back, you may have a lot of irons in the fire, I feel like you do have somebody here that sees what you do. They see the value of the effort that you're putting in, and this looks like somebody who wants to offer you some financial assistance to kind of help take some of the pressure off of you. But this is somebody that you've walked away from, because this person is coming back. Now, again, it goes without saying, I'm not always talking about the same ex. I'm not always talking about the same circle of people. Because I have to believe you have way more people, or you've known way more people in your life than just those like 2 or 3 people that you keep thinking of. Okay? Wow. This is interesting. Oh. What is some interesting energy? Okay, so whoever this is that is coming back, if there has been conflict, like I don't know what the reasoning is behind you leaving, but I get the impression this person does not want to fight, okay? I think this person's really impressed by whatever it is that you've done, like whatever it is that you're building and creating for yourself. They're kicking themselves now that they didn't actually invest with you. They're kicking themselves that they didn't invest the kind of effort and energy that they should have to be a part of whatever it is that you do. They are watching you, or have been looking into whatever it is that you do. I think this person is very impressed. They're very impressed. Especially if you're a creative. If you're a creative and there's some way where your work can be seen, this person is very impressed by what you've been able to build on your own. They are very regretful that they chose not to invest with you. Okay. Yes. So you, collective, whoever you are the kind of person, and this is the energy. It's funny because I've actually heard other readers talk about it, but I've never actually seen it on my board. I've never seen this on my board, but I love this. Okay. Oh, I love this. Yeah, here they come trying to call. Okay. So not only are they impressed by your ability to like create whatever it is if you're an entrepreneur, and even if you're not an entrepreneur, because I do definitely get like there's a creative element to you. There's a creative aspect here. They're impressed by the way that you've been able to do all this on your own. So like if you're creative and it's like you took an idea. So this may have been something you may have even discussed with this person. I don't know who this person is, but you took an idea and you made something out of it. You took it all the way. You were like, I got this idea, and I know for myself that when I had certain, and it's funny because one of my best friends was like, you always have like really gnarly ideas that just come out of nowhere. They just come out of nowhere. But the thing is that you may have had an idea that you discussed with somebody. I would like to do da 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 da, or I would, whatever. And I kind of think that this person may have dismissed the idea, because you know what? Here's the thing. The reason why, and this is the reason why, like these karmics come out and they end up being like the biggest haters in the world, is because they are jealous of the fact that you have the ability to think outside of the box, or you have the ability to actually take the idea and fuck the naysayers, and you just go off and do it anyway. Like, I never let any of that shit stop me before. I would come up with an idea and it didn't matter if people would be like, oh, that sounds dumb. Okay, I'm gonna show you. I can show you better than I can tell you. So it feels like there's this person here who, and this is somebody that you may have had love for, or at least there's been some type of unconditional love. There's some friendship, like, you know, there have been good feelings between you, but it somehow ended in your departure. You walked away, you stopped talking to them. You may have, you know, you may not necessarily have this person blocked. They could be at a distance. They could be at a distance from you. I do think that this person is, like, right here, it feels like they're really tripping off of whatever it is they're learning about you since you've walked away. It's kind of like if you were in one station of life at the last time that you dealt with them, and now you're in a completely different energy. You're doing something different. You're bigger, better, whatever. This person is really in their head about it. Like, they're really tripping off of this. They're tripping off of just this one section of everything that you accomplished by yourself. And the energy that's down here, it's almost like they want to communicate. I do see there is no communication at this time. There's no communication at this time. Yeah, there's no communication at this time. And I think this person has had some time to really think about, based on what they see in you, what they see you're doing. They're amazed. They're amazed. Because it feels like whatever they decided to invest in, wasn't an emotionally supportive environment. Whatever they chose, like they chose something over the collective, and whatever they got as a result of that decision, they're in regret for making the decision. They are kicking themselves because what's being shown to them is that they made a poor investment dealing with whatever they chose over you. So if they feel some kind of way about it, that's justice being served. And it also could be like the reality, the reality and the truth, the illumination that they made a bad choice. Yeah, you're like a completely different person. You're a completely different person than whoever you were the last time you dealt with this person. This person did not. I think they're kicking themselves because they ignored their intuition about you. Oh, if this ain't fumbling the bag, boy, and there's the truth. There it is. Yeah, the reality is what they chose. They chose not to commit to you. I also get an energy. Oh, this is interesting too. The other thing is, I feel like whoever this person is, it's kind of funny. Whoever this person is, I feel like they had a difficult time, I want to say, with the concept of commitment. Because this person really couldn't commit the way that you would have required them to. And even though there may have been like love between you, or you had love for them. When I say commitment, I don't necessarily, because I honestly don't see anything out here that tells me that this is a romantic relationship. So I don't want to go there. But when I say commit to you, like this person was like very in and out. I mean, I've had friends who just couldn't keep up their end of the bargain. But this is somebody who, you know, they were just in this for fun. They were in it for fun. Hell, they might have, and if it wasn't, you know, this doesn't necessarily, like I said, it doesn't have to be romantic, but they may have also only been in it for sex. Sex don't make it a romantic relationship, just saying. Because some folks, it's just sex. But this person, I kind of feel like they didn't want to invest. I don't know. It's like they didn't really want to invest that kind of energy. They have feelings, but they didn't necessarily want to commit. And it may have been because they felt like if they committed, or if, I don't know, like they felt like if they committed that they would be trapped. That they would be trapped. But now, after this person has had some time to reflect, that's what it is too. They didn't see you clearly. Oh, they see you clearly now. They see how much you've changed. And now that you're kind of having your back turned to it, now they can't seem to get you off of their mind. They can't get you off of their mind. And I feel like this person is kind of determined to come in here and express some clarity. They want to, I definitely get this energy of wanting to communicate. Somebody wants to communicate. They want to bring clarity into the situation. Maybe there had been some kind of, not necessarily a miscommunication. Because I feel like this person wanted to be, I don't know what the motive is. It's almost like they wanted to, they wanted excitement. They were looking for excitement. You might have been looking for something with a little bit more depth. You might have been looking for something with a little bit more depth. So you may have been trying to, like I said, I don't know who this person is to you. You may have been trying to like really, before you departed, you may have really tried to work on trying to create a foundation that would foster some type of excitement. There's like the foundation. This is like creativity, creation, excitement. An environment that fosters passion pursuits. But this person was worried about being a couple of things, because I do get an energy here that somebody was a little bit worried about vulnerability. Somebody here may have also thought that it's weird because I kind of get an impression that somebody may have also thought that maybe you needed to heal some things from your past. But I kind of feel like whoever this person is, you decided to, when you walked away, or when you decided, you know, you didn't want to deal with this, you focused on your healing, got real clear about what you wanted in life, got real clear about what you wanted to pursue, and how you wanted to do that. This is you getting clear on that. You wanted to create some type of change So this is the time where you go within and say, okay, what do I need to do in order to change my circumstances, change my situation? There's a lot out here on the board. But I do have the energy of somebody wanting to communicate and bring some clarity, because I feel this person feels regretful that they didn't actually invest the time with you when they had the time with you, whatever time that was. Yeah, because over here they're kind of kicking. This is them kicking themselves, realizing there could be an age gap between you. There could be an age difference between you and this person. Because now they are seeing clearly. They didn't see you clearly before, but they see you clearly now. Okay. I don't think this person... Yeah, they didn't expect for you to withdraw. They didn't expect for you to withdraw. Oh yeah, they didn't expect you to do none of that. They didn't expect you to walk away, withdraw, and be like, you know what? Well, since this is how you... So it's almost like whatever the reason is that you walked away, because I don't even have that. But whatever the reason was that you chose to walk away, and it could be down here because the person just seemed very flighty, you know? They not the most reliable person. You might have even felt like this person was a little bit of a liar. Like I said, this person is kicking themselves because they may have prematurely misjudged you. Huh. Okay, so so whoever this person is, they may have prematurely misjudged you. They may, and I think there had been something here with like miscommunication, because you might not have been on the same page, or something wasn't clearly communicated. Something might not have been clearly communicated. So that could have been that could be part of the reason why, if you felt like you were, you were trying to foster some kind of foundation with somebody, and then it just seemed like you were doing all the heavy lifting and this other person wasn't actually participating, and you said, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore. And so you dip, right? You did. There was some feelings there. There is, because I can see it. There's some feelings here. And now this person, like I said, this person is kind of kicking themselves because they're like, damn, did I misjudge the collective? Like I thought. Because it's kind of like, say if you wanted to be friends with somebody, I'm just using this as a loose example. It's like, say you met somebody and your mind, you were like, oh, this would be a cool friend. Like, you have this skill set, or, I like amassing friends who have other skills, hell, you never know when you might, I don't mind giving people business and stuff. Like, you never know when you might, I scratch your back, you scratch mine. You never know, right? So this almost feels like you meet somebody and you start trying to develop a relationship. I'm not even saying a relationship like a romance or anything, but you try to develop like a friendship. That's the basis of any relationship anyway. So you start trying to work on this foundation, but you recognize, you collective, you're like, wait, why am I doing all the work? I don't see this person actually putting in any kind of effort, none of the effort that I'm putting in. So I'm gonna fall back. Okay. Now, even though you like this person and they're cool, and I do think that there is an energy here that supports, like there's energy here that does support. I see where this person might have even, there has been attraction. This person is attracted to you. Okay. But like I said, they're also kind of tripping because they misjudged you. And what they're looking at, because they can see you, you may be on social media, you could have a public platform or something, that there's some way that they're looking into you. But what they see is you're not what they thought you were. Whatever they thought you were, that's not you. And now, like I said, they're kicking themselves that they didn't actually invest in you when they had an opportunity to, when you were in their presence. Now you're not in their presence. Now you're not talking to them. As far as you're concerned, I mean, the way that I see this, as far as you're concerned, it's done. When you walked away, you were like, I mean, I don't know about the old me, but the new me doesn't look back. You know, the new me doesn't look back at anything. This person wants to come in and bring some clarity about almost like why they moved the way that they were moving. Because now I feel like they're kind of kicking themselves because they made a jump decision. They did it prematurely. Like, honestly, this person could have been in it solely for the bump and grind, and that's not what you were there for. I feel like genuinely you were looking for, friendship. And this person was looking for something else, and that's not what you were there for. And when you started to feel like you were putting in too much effort, you're like, yeah, no. And now what they're seeing is, wow, they really are the person that they present themselves as. Young at heart, full of life, full of ideas, exciting, smart. You came up with an idea and then you executed it on your own. You created the foundation by yourself. I kind of feel like the interaction with this person, whoever this is, I feel like it was a destined part. I feel like it was destiny for you to interact with this person, not necessarily for you to like continue a partnership, friendship, or whatever. I think it served, people come into your life for a reason or a season. The reason may have been to teach the other person not to judge a book by its cover and not to come up with these premature ideas about somebody without actually giving them an opportunity or a chance to really show you who they are. And this person also, I feel like they may have also been very kind of closed off in terms of expressing themselves to you or whatever. Like I said, there was a need for clarity here. There was a need for clarity. Like I said, I don't think this person really understood what you were looking for. You were trying to build like a foundation, and I think this person mistook your method of foundation building. A lot of miscommunication. Now they want in. They don't like me. They feel rejected, and if nothing else, they're very worried about the fact that you may reject them if they try to communicate with you. I don't see anything wrong with hearing somebody out. I think you should be discerning enough to know if, and I'm not getting the impression that this is somebody that you've known for a long time or anything like that. This is not that. So I don't get the impression that this is somebody like from your way back past. I don't honestly have any cards out here that talk about the past per se. I see you trying to create or build a foundation with somebody, and this person not investing in you at all. They chose to invest elsewhere, and upon reflection, they realize that they invested in the wrong place, because now they're not happy with what they got. They may even be kind of stuck where they are. But this is definitely somebody wanting to rush in to have some kind of conversation or bring some clarity. And I do feel like up here on the top, somebody definitely wants to invest in you. I'm like, not a single card jumped out. Wants me to shuffle. Okay. Shuffle properly. Oh, I just heard Joe and Big Pun. I don't want to be a player no more. Like I said, this is funny because it's not somebody, I'm not getting a romantic vibe off of this. Like, yes, this person may be attracted to you, but I seriously don't get romantic vibes, at least not on your part. I think that for you, you were trying to, you know, build something solid. And there could have been a little bit of attraction there. But that's not what you were looking at. Yes, see, this person did not invest any effort in you. No, they didn't invest. They didn't do any of the heavy lifting. Now they want to invest in you. Now they want to invest in you. Building blocks. They didn't know. They didn't know. They weren't thinking about the future. They were thinking about right now. They were thinking about the now. They were thinking about the right now. So they may have thought you were trying to build, I don't know, this is weird. They may have thought you were trying to, like, you were trying to build a foundation. I think this person really thought, like, honestly, I don't know what they were thinking, because they didn't know. They weren't thinking about the future. They were thinking about right now. You may have been thinking about the future. And I'm saying that because the collective, those of you who resonate with collective energy, we move with intention. We do things and connect to people with intention. We're not just out here just, you know, flying by the seat of our pants and making connections with people, and then, you know, then we're not doing that, you know? We're not doing that. And so I definitely can understand if you chose to walk away from it. You walked away because you were like, wait, what is this person even doing? Like, what are you doing? They were thinking about the present. You were thinking about the future. Now they want to build with you. Now they want to invest the time. Because they do have respect for you. I heard, let me in. They've had some time, like I said, they've had some time to really reflect about everything that transpired between you. And now they're realizing, it's like a huge epiphany for this person. Now they're realizing, like, oh snap, I did this all wrong. Yep. They did this all wrong. So you were trying to build a foundation. They were very unwilling to participate, so they didn't actually invest in any time. You were trying to, I feel like this is you. I don't know if this is you or them. Like, maybe you were just trying to go with the flow, right? Now, this also could have been you trying to go with the flow, and it also, I think, yeah, okay. Okay. You may have been trying to go with the flow, but the connection, that's why I said I don't think this is romantic at all. I don't know who this is, but I don't think it's romantic. your interactions with this person may have closely mirrored a situation that you dealt with from your past. So I think when you started to feel something, because I think that's also what prompted you to walk away. If something started to feel very familiar, I mean, I'm always going to tell you trust your intuition, but it was something that triggered an emotion from something that was connected to your past, a past experience, not with this person, but somebody else, and it mirrored an experience that you've already had. Okay, follow me. It mirrored an experience that you already had. So instead of fighting it, it feels like you just came to a place of not agreement, but acceptance. Like, okay, well, this I'm trying to build, but I don't know what the hell you're doing, but okay. I accept, instead of me trying to continue to push against the grain and try to make this thing work or whatever it's going to do, you accepted the fact that this is what it is. And even with a heavy heart, even though you might not have wanted to, you were like, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore. I tried to be as flexible as I could be, but this is just not, whatever this is, it's not working. It's not working for me. Evidently it's not working for you. So I'm going to escort myself to the door. Oh. Okay. Right now my brain is like pew, 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 because I see a lot out here. Do not shoot the messenger, okay? This person is being divinely guided to communicate with you. Divine is asking you to be open. I'm laughing because, yeah. Divine is asking you to be open to the communication. Okay. Here's the thing. And I'm telling you this part, I don't know who this is for you. I think I know who it is for me, and it's kind of freaking me out a little bit, but Divine is asking you to be open to this communication. It's in alignment. I almost hate to tell you that. It's in alignment. I think it's had something to do with the timing. Again, I'm not getting romantic energy off of this. So please use your discernment, because I don't know who this is for you. Now here's the funny part. This is why I'm laughing. Because whoever this is that you walked away from, I think they know. Or maybe, well, this is not knowing. Maybe they don't know how much effort they're going to have to really put in. Especially if you walked away from it because of their lack of participation and effort before. They're going to have to really come correct this time if they're trying to if they're trying to come in here to try to like work with you, or to even offer you any kind of assistance or whatever. I'm not going to lie. My brain is definitely kind of, because it looks like this person could potentially be part of your soul tribe, and it's connected to the Wheel of Fortune. So it's connected to the Wheel of Fortune with this Six of Swords. So it's kind of like I don't know, like I said, I don't know the nature of the relationship. I don't know who this person is to you or what it is for you, whatever. But the energy that I'm getting out here is that this person may also have just as much as it's giving you, I'm giving you information for the collective. It's almost like the divine is trying to prompt this person to reach out to you. And this time to actually go the distance. I think this person is meant to be a part of your tribe. I feel like this person is seeing something clearly now that they did not anticipate. I don't think neither one of y'all did, but there's an element here of having to release, or if this is funny because I actually heard a reading similar to this 2 days ago. I don't even know who I was. It was something on Random Play. I don't even know what I was listening to. And I laughed even when I heard it. It was like, if this person comes to you and approaches you, you cannot fall back on the past experience. Like, deal with the right now. Deal with the present. Focus on the present. What's in front of your face. What they're showing you in the present moment. Do not focus on the past, because if you focus on the past, you bring that past energy forward, and then you manifest that vortex and all that shit. We ain't doing that. But there's an energy here. If somebody wants this to work, they gonna have to put in a lot of effort. They gonna have to put a whole lot more effort in than the last time, because it actually could go the distance. This person actually is or could be a part of your community, and there's an element of acceptance here. Being receptive to it. Going with the flow, being flexible. Because it actually is in alignment. I don't know who this is for you. I want to scream right now. Not for you is in the reverse. It's for you. Oh God. I know you didn't see this coming, because I see that here. You did not see this coming, neither did they. And now this person is realizing why the initial meeting or initial whatever y'all was doing, why it was unsuccessful, because they didn't actually see you clearly. They didn't understand. Hell, in this moment, I don't understand. I don't understand. Yeah, don't overthink this. Don't overthink this. I don't know what side you're on. I at this point, I'm so confused. I don't know who's who. Don't overthink this, though. Don't overthink this, because this person, somebody here, I want to say it's the other person, they see you very clearly now. They didn't see you before. They didn't understand, because I also think they were in a different energy as well. Like I said, this person, when they first were dealing with you, you were trying to build a foundation to foster something that would be solid. This person was already in a weird ass player energy when they first encountered you. So I don't think they were, like I said, they didn't really understand. I think both of y'all were on two different, not on the same page. Hell, not even in the same book. I just saw 4422 on the clock. You might not have even been in the same book, for all you know. But this person realizes that they made a snap decision. They misjudged you. They didn't listen to their intuition. They kind of approached this thing a little bit like player. I'm just going to come here and I'm going to hang out and we're going to have a good time or whatever. Like I said, I don't get romantic relationship. I see there is some attraction here, but not it's not giving me, you know, fireworks and lust and all that shit, but I do see some attraction. But they were already in that kind of energy, so they, like I said, they didn't clearly perceive you because they were operating from that energy. Now, since you've been gone, and now, like I said, they could see you. You may have a public platform. They could see you on the internet, whatever. Or they're asking questions, looking into you or whatever. Now they're feeling a little held back. There is a lot of overthinking here. Because this person, I feel like they're thinking heavily about the amount of work that they're going to have to do in order to be around you. You need more effort. Because you're not thinking about, you know, like I said, you were building a foundation for the future, because you don't waste time engaging with people you don't want to be bothered with. You know what I mean? You just don't. But I kind of feel like, and the thing is that this person, that's why I said this is part of your soul tribe. That's why I'm not getting romantic. Like, this person could legit be a solid ass friend, but because they came the way y'all, I don't know how you met, but however you guys connected, this person was already they were in a kind of a low vibrational energy, and you were vibing at a much higher level. So they weren't really thinking of you that way. They didn't see you clearly. But the thing is that what they're recognizing is that you are exactly the kind of person that they needed in their life. So I do have some energy that's like right here in the core, where they're a little fucked up in the head because they're not quite sure how they would be received if they tried to communicate with you. It's kind of like, I know I left a bad taste in your mouth. I don't know if it's bad enough to where you don't ever want to come back and try it again, kind of thing. So I think one of the lessons here for this person was that they were supposed, like I said, they prematurely made a decision about you, so that prompted them to not put in the kind of effort that they should have. Part of their lesson was really that they were supposed to go the distance with you and put in the effort, because you are far more like them than they would have cared to actually admit. And now they're seeing that you are, child, this is somebody that's part of your soul tribe. Oh God. Oh, how funny. I'm laughing because I know exactly what this is. One last card, please. The last card out. The Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. The Ten of Swords. Mending in the upright. Higher power above it. Child, whoever this person is for you, they got to come in here and clean it up. They got to come in here and clean up. And the thing about it, oh my God. I don't think this is romantic, because I know for me it's not a romantic. It's not, I mean, I'm married, but it's not a romantic thing at all. But whoever this is, it's somebody that you get along with. Like, you get along with them very well. And this person will need to kind of come in and clean up the mess that they kind of left. They left a mess here. You walked away from the mess. Oh, divine. Come to the edges in the reverse, so don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to move forward. That I do think that this person is supposed to be a part of your journey. I cannot help but laugh. This is hilarious. There is unfinished business here. And it just required an adjustment in time. There needed to be some time and space between you so that you could work out. Because I can remember when I said earlier, I was like, this may have triggered. And I can tell you, I resonate with all of this here. That's why I'm laughing, because the shit is funny to me. This incident, you dealing with this person, because you were already like on your healing journey, your interactions with this person triggered some past memory of something that you had experienced before, and you may not have been completely healed. Like, yeah, healing isn't linear, so healing is literally a journey. You can up and down, right? It's not a linear process. So even though you may have healed some aspects, you may not have been completely healed. So when this person came in and you started doing you, right? And then this person just didn't show up and just didn't invest the same kind of effort or energy, not even a little bit, it triggered the wound that you were working on healing. You walking away was divinely orchestrated, because you needed, I kind of feel like it, like we get tested often, and I know nobody likes to hear that shit, but we do get tested often. Okay. And we get tested because the divine wants to make sure that you're actually working on those wounds, that you're actually doing the work, to integrate your shadow aspects and all that stuff, so that you can finally heal and move past some of the things in your life that may have debilitated you at one point. So timing was a factor as well. Yes. And now that you have done the work, and now I want to say this person may have also encountered some shit that they had to work through in your absence. Now you're at a place of peace. Oh, Jesus wept. Yeah, so I feel like their presence in your life in the moment when they first came to you, it was part of a greater lesson. And this was part of a greater lesson. Now, this is the part that you might find a little amusing. The soulmate card is here. So you may have had, and I see it up here, like I said, like, where there was attraction, like you liked each other, they were cool. Not saying that there was like a physical something, none of that. Like I said, they were in that energy. Maybe not you, but they definitely were. But things changed when you walked away, because what you were getting is not something that you wanted. It was definitely not nothing that you tried to manifest, right? And I also think too that this person really wasn't in a position, they weren't ready to like give to you the way that you were maybe giving to the connection at the time. And this person also realizes that they weren't being very fair to you. And now that they're seeing you from a different lens, they gotta take action because the divine is telling them to. Oh my God, I just said that. And so they're worried. I did say they are kind of worried about, remember when I said up here when I first started the reading, I was like, they want to tell you how they want to tell you how they feel or whatever. The last card out was truth be told. They want to tell you how they feel and that they should have taken other actions or whatever. So they are worried that you might not, they're a little worried that you might just reject them outright. What was that? So there's that. Actually, let's use this deck. They might want to tell you, I feel like part of the reason why they've been maybe hesitant to come towards you is because they've been afraid. But I also would caution you too that I think this person's been a little bit sad too. There's some sadness here. Yeah, there was a lot of hesitation. I want to say it was fear, largely fear of the unknown. And like I said, you were trying to build a foundation, this person not so much. Confusion. They may have been confused. They could have also been entertaining other options as well, so they didn't have the ability to kind of like focus. No, that's too many cards. So this person is trying to think of a way to come. I feel like they're kind of tossing around ideas or strategizing a way to approach you. Yeah, you know what? This is interesting because it feels very much like they have... Because I don't get that they're in the same energy that they were in the first time. Or maybe this is their disclosure to you that they had other things going on that kept them distracted. And that's the reason why they couldn't really focus on, you know, whatever y'all were trying to get off the ground. Okay. There could be, distance could be a factor. Oh, this person's been resisting the urge to come to you, to travel towards you. Distance could be a factor though. Oh, wow. Somebody is, oh, wow. So there has been transformation. Maybe somebody went through their awakening, because I have transformation and sleep in the reverse. So maybe this person is awake now. They now see you for who you are. And they've done some evolving. So maybe that was why it was necessary for the separation. It was necessary for you to kind of walk away from the situation. And I think your walking away prompted this tower moment for them. So because that was necessary. I'm saying it's part. I think this person's part of your soul tribe. You may not want to hear that, but oh shit. They didn't see that you were supposed. They had to self-reflect. Because now, see, before they couldn't see, now they see that there is something about you that needs to be connected to them. They have a connection to you. They didn't see it before, but they see it now. After some self-reflection, they see it now. I don't know how this is gonna resonate for y'all. Yeah, they couldn't see it. They weren't listening to their intuition. They weren't listening to their intuition. I feel like spirit had even been trying to guide this person and they were ignoring it. Out of fear. They're not afraid anymore. Wow. Yep, a lot of overthinking and damn. Yes, and they also recognize too that they're the reason why whatever was between you, whatever the relationship was between you when it came to an end, when you walked away, they also recognize that it was their, I don't want to say their fault, but they recognize the role that they played in that. Now this person sees that they were overthinking at the time. Hell, maybe both of you were. It was time, it was timing. It was timing. Wow. I said they were ignoring, they were resisting it. So spirit was trying to guide this person and they were resisting it. Now spirit is kind of guiding them back to you. Because release is in the reverse. And permanence is in the upright. Divine timing was at play. Whoever this person is, they're meant to be a part of your tribe. They just didn't see it. They didn't see it. They were resisting it. They did not see it. This person may have also been somewhat of a shapeshifter as well. Or they may have perceived you to be a shapeshifter. Remember I said they misjudged you. They want to communicate, but now they're over. I kind of feel like they're overthinking the whole communication part. Healing at the bottom of the deck. Yes, there's new life here. They were blinded by their own toxic ways. No more lies. And there's abundance to be had here with wealth and mending and higher power. So I feel like that means, for me, it kind of means like, and you know, I'm always saying the past has nothing new to say. The past has nothing new to say. It's actions. I'm action oriented, you know. I don't want to hear talk. I need to see the walk. So if this person, I don't know who they are to you. I don't know what this is for you. I kind of know what it is for me. I'm laughing because it's kind of funny. This is funny as hell. But whoever this person is for you, and I think I said this before in one of the other readings, I'm like, if you've got somebody that you're not dealing with and you're not talking to or whatever, hear them out at least. I'm not saying you got to kumbaya. I'm not saying none of that. But at least, you know, hear them out. Hear what they have to say. And if you're using your discernment and you're paying attention and you're grounded and you sense that what you hear actually sounds reasonable, it doesn't sound like, you know, BS or whatever, then, you know, move accordingly at that point. But obviously, if it sounds like BS, feels like BS, walks like a duck, talks like a duck, it's a fucking duck. You know what I'm saying? So just use your discernment. Use your discernment. Let's get some angel answers cards. I'm gonna have to watch this video a couple of times. If you believe, let go, abundance, romance, choose a new direction, ask for help from others, remain positive. I'm going to get one Chinese 5 Elements Oracle. Actually, this one's sticking way out. Oh, wow. Water Tiger. A reset is coming. A reset is on the horizon when you receive this card. The time to reach for your dreams has come. New adventures and possibilities beyond your imagination are waiting for you, but for the new to enter, something else that has outlived its purpose must go. Prioritize and keep your focus on what matters. Things are turning around for the better. The road ahead may be as unpredictable as the ocean, but it's exciting and full of potential. Release your fears and self-doubts. Let your hopes steer you to the path of light and clarity. Set your vision far into the future and ride the waves. Once you've entered the open seas, you're in for the ride of your life, and you won't even think of looking back. Wow. Alright guys, I'm going to leave it there. If any parts of this reading resonated for you, gave you clarity or confirmation over your life and situation, give the video a thumbs up. Please let me know in these comments where this resonates for you, because wow. And if you'd like to book a personal more line with your own story, all the information is below in the description box. I invite you to join me for a session. Books are always open. Thank you guys so much for all the likes, shares, subscribes, tips, donations, super thanks, new bookings, new clients. I love all of you guys. Thank you so much for helping me build the platform. Thank you so much for supporting each other. Don't forget to ring the notification bell so that you are notified of all the new videos that are uploaded at the time they are uploaded, and even when I go live. Even though I haven't gone live, I probably won't start going live again until after school gets back into session, when I get my schedule recalibrated. All right, I love you guys. Until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.